Testing 1, 2, 3. Stream is starting, I believe. Alrighty. We should be streaming right now. Stream's gonna be about an hour. Um, I started a little bit preemptively. And just in terms of I still have things I gotta set up. Just no, it's not gonna take too long though. I just have to set up the second screen, and that's really it. That and put in the community tab that there's a stream and the Discord server. But yeah, it's been a while. I think the last stream was around 2 weeks ago, and I've been itching to play some Persona, so we're here. Yeah, obviously I do need to start the game as well, so we're going to do that. Right now we're just setting up my second screen just for the purpose of looking at the chat in case there's messages that come up, even though there probably won't be that many. But better be safe than sorry, right? So I should be able to view the stream on here. There we go. And let's see where I can see there goes the live tab. No thanks. It was asking me if I want YouTube Premium. Hell no. Okay. So, yep. Where's my phone at? Now we're just gonna put on the community tab, currently live. Alrighty. Create post. We are live. Do. But yeah, it's just gonna be a chill Persona 3 reload stream. Like I said, about an hour long. Okay. So now I think the last thing to do is to start the game. Did I pause this? No, I didn't. Okay. Put that in there. Just put in there live currently. And we should be set on that end. Alrighty. Phone to charge. Start the game. Actually, before I start the game, let's at least put my earphones on, Be a bit prepared. Gonna move this cord out of the way too. That's my mic cord. There we go. Alrighty. Okay, we're gonna start the game. Of course, switch to um switch so you can actually see the game. I have to do that in OBS. Excuse me, damn, I am burping. But the week's been pretty good. We're still near the beginning. I think yeah, today's Tuesday, so um what can I say? It's it's Tuesday and I'm already looking forward to the weekend. I just been tired a lot lately. I've just been tired. Uh all right, so let's go back to OBS so I can show you guys this game. Screen's gonna go black for a few seconds. Don't worry, don't freak out. Alrighty. And we are on Persona 3 Reload. Okay, there we go. Got all of that sorted out. And let's go to the game then. We're gonna listen to the opening simply because it's been a while since we have. And this opening is an absolute banger. It really is. So I'm just gonna listen to it. Sorry for the background noise. I'm kind of adjusting my chair. Ah, this is so good. Dun, dun. I remember when I first listened to I think my first reaction to this was it on stream? I don't know, but I definitely did react to the opening on stream, even if I did already see it again. Every time, it's just still amazing, still an absolute banger, still an absolute bop. Mm-mm. If I remember right, I'm still in the Mentos, but I'm near the Mementos. I'm thinking of Persona 5. I'm still in Tartarus, but I'm near the end, so I shouldn't be spending too long in there. But there was a YouTube short I uploaded. I think it was yesterday. Check that out. It did pretty well. I would say that style of YouTube Shorts is kind of what I want to do from now on. I don't have the best camera, which disappoints me because if there's one thing I really need in life for right now, it's a new phone. Like my camera on my phone is just kind of shot. So I might have to invest in one. And plus my phone is like old as shit anyways. I hate to spend the money, but I have to do like a plan where I pay monthly, even though I hate monthly payments, but you know, it is what it is. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, but I desperately need a new phone. Like I don't think you understand how old and decrepit my phone is. It has a lot of problems. So we are in Tartarus, as I mentioned. Yeah. Let's go ahead and play the game. I don't know why my brain froze for a second there, but it did. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I feel like it's a little bit too bright in my room, so give me a second here. I'm going to, I guess you can say, dim the lights a little bit. It should only take like 3 seconds. I didn't mute the mic, so y'all can still hear me. Isn't that amazing? Let me get out of this chair real quick. Alrighty. That's a little bit better. A little bit less light coming into the room. Still a little bit, because I don't want the only light in my room to be just the computer screens, but at least it's just not as bright. Alrighty. Check my phone for a quick second here. Yeah, like I said, check out that YouTube short. I was just on the studio tab just now. So, let's see here. Let's go ahead. Like I said, I think we're pretty much almost done with Tartarus, so let's go to the highest floor. Also, I don't have a designated healer. But it should work out. We should be fine. I had to take Yukari out, even though I really love using Yukari. Um, just because I've been in Tartarus for so long that her SP is kind of dwindled, and I don't have a good way to restore it as of this moment. I don't feel like using Twilight Fragments. I don't even think I have Twilight Fragments, that's the thing. Yeah, I only have like 2, that kind of sucks. But it's okay, because we shouldn't need Yukari. We should be fine. And we're actually already at the dead end. That's crazy. Okay. I just realized that we have 8 days left into the full moon, so we're heading into another gameplay section. I don't know if we'll get to it today because of how slower pace sometimes the slice of life stuff can be, but let's read this. Old document 6. So I was right after all. These shadows didn't come from just anywhere. They're born from humans themselves. My theory is correct. Collecting shadows would mean. Left us in suspense there. So we can't progress anymore. That's fine. We're gonna check our personas, see if we can do anything in the Velvet Room. If we cannot, we're finally going back to the real world. It feels like I've been stuck in Tartarus for a long time, so I'm very excited to go back to the real world. So let's take a quick look at our personas. Ganga? Is this persona actually good? She has no moves. All my other personas should be somewhat decent. So if I remember correctly, where's Sati? Yeah. Okay. So that sounds about right. We're gonna talk to Elizabeth because I think she'll give us a good amount of money from for the old document.
Here are my requests. Most excellent.
70,000 grand is kind of crazy.
Very well.
Okay. So yeah, let's just go ahead and save. Yeah.
Hi, son.
What happened?
Oh, you busy?
Kind of. Sorry about that. Was the mama? Was the mama? Let's see. Sorry, I save a lot. I am a save scumbag. I can't help it.
Oh, hello.
But yeah. I don't know what my mom needed. Hopefully she got it good. Got it under control. My mom and my grandma are here, so if there's any interruptions, that's probably just them. Just chilling out, you know? Or them just talking to my little brother. Little bro. Yeah, but it feels good to play Persona because I'm not gonna lie. I was looking at the last time I played, and it literally had been like a week. It was like April 2nd, April 3rd. So it feels good to play. What are you up to? If you're free, let's go somewhere. Why not hang out with Miyamoto? Uh, I feel like I could hang out with that online game person too, though. Let's just hit him with the not now. Am I pressing the wrong thing? Oh, okay. Ugh, I don't know what I was doing. The only reason why I said no is because I'm like, what if we want to hang out with the online person? Actually, let's check out. How much money do I have? You know, I'm gonna save it. I could tune into the home shopping show, but it's like, I was just blessed with some money. I don't want to already start spending it. Okay. So first, we're gonna check our social link status with. So he was 8. That was the. What's his name again? Miyamoto. So yeah, we're good. We don't need to raise it. Let's try and raise. Let's try and raise the one for the computer. Before we do that though, there's been something I've been dying to do. If I could remember how to get to that screen. I need to duplicate skill cards because there's skills that I've been wanting to put on personas, but I don't have enough of them. So we're gonna duplicate Divine Grace. Passive, it should be under passive. There's so many good passive skills I want to duplicate, but we're gonna duplicate Divine Grace. And then we're gonna go ahead and put this on Sati. I need to see if I have any good healing skills too. Okay, I wanted to see which healing skills I have to duplicate, but it won't even let you bring up the menu if you've already duplicated a card for the day. Oh, it's this dude. I need to talk to this dude. I actually need to form a social link with him. I may actually go ahead and talk to him instead of doing my other thingamajigger. So, item. God, this music is so good. So, we're gonna put Divine Grace on Sati, as I just stated. So the question is, what do I get rid of? I feel like Growth is just a naturally just good skill to have. Evade Ice is good since she's weak to it, just in case in a situation where I need there. Oh yeah, I remember. I was gonna get a Rage Boost. I feel like it's the least important skill because even boss enemies, at least like, you know, border floor bosses, I think even they can be critical hit. But like not all border floor enemies can be afflicted with rage. At least I'm pretty sure that's how that works. So we're getting rid of Rage Boost in favor of Divine Grace just to have Sati as a secondary healer. Because Lenon Sahid is my, I would say my primary healer, but in case, you know, I'm going against a persona that targets her weakness, we have Sati now. So that's good. Let's go ahead and save after that, because I'm a save scum. Only once though, I won't torture you guys. So I've been noticing in this game, I'm missing out on quite a few social links. So there's this guy, which I still need to talk to. I don't even think I've forged a bond with him yet. And there was that dude from like a track team from a different school, that I also have not run into. But I think maybe he'll be in the Iwatodai strip mall. He is. Damn, which one do I talk to? I feel bad because there's like this sickly dude and then there's this really cool track dude, Mamoru. Well, I might as well talk to Mamoru. Mamoru. I will say I feel a little bit blessed just to be able to have this second screen. So I don't know if you guys, well, there's no one even, I think it's just no one's watching the stream right now, but when I first started streaming, I would have to look at my phone, to see the chat. Now I've always had a second laptop, but I never used it as a, screen to see the chat. I would use it as a secondary laptop, really just to watch anime and go on Discord sometimes. That's pretty much it. And that was my secondary laptop that my dad had given me like 7 years ago, and a few days ago it just completely like died, like will not turn on. So I figured it was time to get a second another laptop since to replace that one. So, of course, I have my normal standard Chromebook here and my gaming laptop, which I'm actually playing, Persona 3 Reload on. So yeah, it's been pretty cool to have both, and it's been cool that they're both in good condition, because that second laptop I had that I was watching anime in Discord on as like a kind of I guess a way to off-put using my gaming laptop as much, the one that my dad gave me. Like I said, it was like 7 years old, and even then, when he gave it to me like 6-7 years ago, the screen was already cracked in like 3 different places, so it was really on its last legs. Even since then, I'm surprised it lasted that long. I'm yapping right now. Let's talk to Mamoru. Can't help it. How do I see the log? I guess you can't see it at the screen. But yeah, I guess this is the last thing I'll say. Adapting to using a Chromebook, it's a little bit strange. It's a cool laptop, but after I've never used a Chromebook before, so the struggle of finding out how to right-click something, I had to look it up, because I'm like, what the hell? Can you not right-click on this computer? And it's like, oh, you have to hold tab or something. It was something ridiculous.
Yeah. Hey, eat up. Slowing down. Is that all you've got?
Dang, both these answers are kind of energy filled. I don't know what else to say.
Burning tongue technique. And I'll do it too.
Burning tongue technique? What is bro yapping about?
Go, 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 go! Ow! Hot, hot. Whew. Oh, looks like it's a tie. Not many people can keep up with me. I'm impressed. That's so. Guess it was close then. Oh. Had a lot of guts challenging me at Takoyaki, though. I respect that. I knew you had potential when I met you.
Yeah.
I am thou.
So
Thou
I think when it just comes to
hast established a new bond.
when it just comes to what was I gonna say? Playing the game.
Thou shalt have our blessing when thou
I'm just gonna and there's like lots of dialogue. I'm just gonna put it on auto and probably just be a little bit more on the silent side. I'm glad I was able to forge this bond
The way I see it, Ty's no
with
better than
Mamoru.
loss.
I missed what he said. What did he say? I do like I promised and do 100 laps around the city. Damn, bro is
See you
a
around.
beast. Bro is a beast. I guess you're a top athlete for a reason. And I just decided to go back to the dorm. He's out here like, yeah, I'm gonna do 100 laps around the city. And I'm just like, I'll go home. Okay, we have mail apparently. I'm on the second floor. I just went to Tartarus. We're not going. I guess we can hang out with Ken. Let's go upstairs real quick. I could read with Mitsuru. Reading with Best Girl sounds very tempting, not gonna lie. But we're gonna talk to Agiko and then talk to Ken. Alrighty, so Ken. Having coffee with Ken or reading books with Mitsuru. I'm sorry, but I think I'm gonna have to choose the world where I read books with a very hot girl. I can't help it, you know?
Yes.
Especially someone like me who loves to read, you know? Funny because, I just made a short on that. Like I said, it was like uploaded yesterday. Reading has been so much fun as of late. So I kind of understand these video game characters and their love to read. Obviously, Mitsuru loves to do it. I think Fuuka loves to do it too. Junpei loves to do it too, in terms of manga, which I read manga too, so I respect him. I feel like Yukari is not much of a reader though, and Ken, I don't think he is either. Of course, I'd love to read with you, Mitsuru. I passed some time reading with Mitsuru.
A wise man harmonizes, but does not conform. This story resonates no matter how many times I read it.
I'll read that quote from her again. Or not the quote, but this line from the book.
I think we've hit a good stopping place. Let's retire for the night.
I'm assuming it's Pharos telling me we have a week left. Thankfully, I've already taken care of like most of Tartarus. I got to the border floor. So yeah. Put this on auto, so that way I don't have to keep on pressing A.
I'm sure I don't have to tell you this, but there's only one more week until the full moon. I hope
I appreciate you looking out for me.
But you can never be sure what the future holds.
This
Be
is
careful
true.
out there, okay? Remember, I'm always looking out for you. We'll meet again.
Pharos is a real one, not gonna lie. So, I need to be remembering to, God, I love this track. I need to be remembering to duplicate skill cards every day. I'm gonna try to get on that. Press auto again. I hate how you have to press auto every time a new sequence of cutscenes comes. I've complained about this in past live streams, but it's literally retarded. I'm not even gonna read this. I'm just gonna let it go. I'm too lazy to read, and I just don't feel like it. Mr. Axis, I'm doing pretty good. Playing Persona 4 Golden. Pretty cool. Eventually one day I'm gonna play Golden. I don't know when. But, it is something I want to get to. Yo, it's Mr. Miyahara. I love bro. Love big bro over here. God, this music is a complete bop. Dun, 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 dun. Don't you think 8 is such a darling number? Wonder if there's a way to expand. Let me turn this off auto. Is there a way to expand the chat? Is there? What did I just do? It said we popped out the chat. What does that mean? I was just trying to extend it, maybe? So that way it's bigger. We can pop it out. Ooh. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I can like make the chat full screen. That is pretty cool, actually. How do you do that thing? Oh, I can do like split. And then that is pretty cool. And then we can do Persona 3 Reload is back. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out the best way to set this all up. So we're gonna lower this a little bit. Okay, that looks it's not perfect, but it'll do. Let me read this real quick. Persona 4 Golden is really fun and immersive. I just had to use a guide. No, I completely understand. I wish I could think of a game in recent memory where I had to use a guide. I think I had to a little bit when I was playing Golden Sun, but that wasn't recent. That was like a while ago. In general, I would say my thing is that I don't like to have to use a guide for a game, but I'd rather use it than like struggle. I would say in general that's why I like more modern games, because they're more hand-holdy in terms of like you most of the time know where to go, you know how to progress and things like that. Some of these older games though, it's like without a guidebook, you get lost as hell. Any updates on the firefighting video? Originally was something I was gonna do this week, but that's just gonna get postponed to probably next week. And I would say the reason for that being is because this week they're supposed to do progress discussions. Like the lieutenants are going to do progress discussions with us to tell us how we've done so far in recruit school, and I figured instead of giving my opinion, I'd rather just wait until the lieutenants personally kind of talk to me and just be honest and talk about what they told me and things that I can improve on, because there are probably some things I can improve on. So yeah, that's part of the reason why I got delayed. So yeah, I'm shooting for sometime next week, next Friday. So yeah, maybe in the April, what's a good time? Like April 20th range, somewhere around there. Yeah, that dungeon I was on level 5. Yeah. Damn. Bro was underleveled. How is recruit school? What happened? No one has been kicked out yet. We've all made it. Well, I say we've made it. We still have a lot to go, but I'm just saying no one has been kicked out yet. There's two people that failed. Like I said, they're still here. We have had some people though that kind of got injured just from last week alone. Last week was ladders. So we were learning how to throw ladders, how to deploy ladders, how to set up ladders, how to raise ladders. Everything was about ladders last week. How to take victims from buildings with a ladder, how to set up ladders for rescue, how to set up ladders for ventilation. Every single thing was ladders last week, and because it required a lot of upper body throwing ladders, some people injured their shoulders, some people injured their arm. It was was not the greatest. So we did have some injuries last week, but other than that, no one has actually been like fired and kicked out. Yeah, because if you fail 2 exams, you can't get kicked out. You only get removed from recruit school if you fail 3 exams. Like on your 3rd one, they remove you, if that makes sense. It's like a 3 strikes and you're out type of deal. Okay, before we do anything, we need to go to Naginaki Shrine, duplicate a skill card. I wonder if that dude is still there for me to forge a social link with. I think he might only be there on Sundays, which kind of sucks, but... So, I'm gonna be honest with you. I have been wanting to duplicate skill cards. Huh? I actually... I study every single week. And I actually did fail an exam for forcible entry, but I studied that week because the way it works is that you have to get a 75 or higher, and I got a 72. And they looked at me because, like, once you fail a test, they have to do paperwork for you, and they're like, you've gotten good grades, like, what happened? And I was like, I don't know. I studied, I took the practice test, I did good on it. Genuinely don't know what happened. The only excuse I can really think of is that week they made us work Saturday. So normally you'd get like a full weekend, Saturday, Sunday, to study. Because we were taking a high-rise class and learning how to deploy hose lines on a high-rise building, they made us come in on Saturday, and I really only studied on Sunday for the test on Monday. But like I said, I still felt pretty good about it. I read the book, I did the workbook, and I took the practice test and got like a 90 on it, I think. And for some reason, I still got like a 72. I don't know what happened. It kind of sucked, but my goal to not fail a single test failed miserably. But it is what it is. The retest went well, and I got 100 on the retest. And I got 100 on the test after that because I was so stubborn and so pissed off that I failed that test. So I have failed one test so far. Really pissed me off because, like I said, I studied, but like I said, I think it's just that, but it's kind of like those things where it's like you live and you learn. So I learned that instead of trying to, because like before I was only studying on the weekend, now I try to study at least like 10 minutes in the morning, like 10-15 minutes in the morning every morning. So that way, even though like I don't think they'll ever make us work Saturday again, but on the off case that they do, I'm like, I'll be somewhat more prepared, right? Because that's literally the only test I failed is the week that they made us work a Saturday. So yeah, like I said, it kind of pissed me off, but you know, you live and you learn. Don't save all the studying for the weekend. Try to at least study a little bit throughout the week, so that way, so if something like that were to happen. But regardless, I'm not failing another test. It is what it is, and it pisses me off that I failed by 3 points. But it is what it is. So duplicating skill cards. Let's see. I don't know which one of these are actually too useful. I was gonna look at the healing skills, wasn't I? So none of these are kind of... Oh my god, Dikaja is such a useful move. Holy crap, I need that move. Holy crap. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna see if we can hang out with someone, and then we're gonna put this Dikaja on a persona. So I don't think I have enough skill, or at least enough stats to mess with I say mess with Yukari, that sounds weird. I mean, I don't think I have enough stats to like walk her home, because I think Yeah, okay, so I still need to work on my charm, charismatic. Okay. Well then let's hang out with someone else then. So let's hang out with Maiko. Why not? What happened to those people who mess around and vape in the restrooms and not study? Did I say that happened? I don't think I've ever said that happened. No one's ever vaped in the restrooms. At least not at the recruit school building. Now at my old job, when I worked in customer service, yes, people would vape in the bathrooms. But at this job, like at the recruit school building, the fire recruit school building, like no one's really doing that. People are more mature, so it's been pretty cool to not have to deal with that. I watched the video what happens if you don't go to Tartarus. It was funny how they don't let you leave. Yeah, I think you did tell me that last stream too. It is pretty hilarious. So we're gonna spend some time with Maiko, and then we're gonna put this Dikaja on a persona.
I'm kind of. What do you want to get?
Hamburgers or Japanese food? Damn, that's actually kind of hard. Let's just go with Japanese food. I'm not gonna lie, some hibachi does sound kind of good.
Aww, but I want Wowza Burger.
Damn, well let's go to the burger place then. I don't mind.
I want to try the new frog burger they have.
Then we can go. Like damn, why are you gonna ask if that's just where you're gonna go? Like I don't mind going anywhere, but don't get mad. Like come on now, what's going on?
Right? Come on, let's go.
I just mean more people are mature because
The other day,
I think it's just the type of
Mom and
job
Dad.
and also the responsibility. Like you can really only miss like 6 days of recruit school, or they'll have to roll you over to the next class. So with that accountability, it's like people don't really call out. That and you just feel like you're working with actual adults. Like a lot of the times at the grocery store I worked at, you have like 16-year-olds, 17-year-olds, like kids that this may be their very first job. So it's just one of those things where it's like they're not as mature, just plain and simple. No, they were not mature in my customer service job.
Talk to me about why they were getting divorced.
I mean, it's, yeah, you feel like you're working with actual adults. I mean, it's just the truth. Like, because in recruit school, like, you do have younger people in recruit school. I mean, you can get hired on, like, at 18. We have 2 18-year-olds in our recruit class, but a lot of us are, like, 20, 21, 22. Of course, you have some that are, like, older, like, early 30s. So, like I said, it's just like I said, you kind of feel like you're working with individuals that have more than a single brain cell.
It was sad. But I listened to the whole thing. Did I do good?
Let's listen to Maiko here.
Thank you. So, Mom and Dad, they said when there's no love, it's hard to stay married. But they said not to worry, because they would love me no matter what. So I told them, it's okay if they get divorced. It must be hard to live with someone you don't love. Hey, so I have to
See, I
choose
think-
if I want to live with Mom or Dad. Who do you think I should pick?
See, I think it's one of those things where it's like, that's another reason why I would never want kids, but like, imagine having a kid and just not getting along with your mate anymore, like your wife anymore, and then you have to divorce, and then you have to put your kid through that trauma. It freaking sucks. It really freaking sucks. And it's funny because it happened to me, you know, my mom and dad divorced. Like officially recently, but like they had been separated since what, like 2022. They've been separated for a long time. So parents not getting along and then the children having to suffer, like me and my brother, it just sucks. And that's another reason why I would never want to have a kid, because it's like, if something happens with you and your significant other, it only affects you and that girl. Whereas if you have a child, your child now feels tormented of not always having a mom around, not always having a dad around, having to decide who they should spend most of their time with, their mom or their dad. It's just, I would never want to put a child through that. Why didn't you vape in the bathroom with your customer service coworkers? Because people who vape are corny as hell. I don't know, like, people who vape or, you know, have chewing tobacco, smoke cigarettes, it's gotta be like the corniest thing ever. Like, I remember, like, there's two things I want to say. I guess I'll just say them now, and then I want to let Maiko talk. But like,
I don't know what to do.
I remember I went to
Mom, I might have
let me-
to move somewhere far away.
let me pause this. I remember I went to my it was a day of recruit school. A firefighter, not a firefighter, he was an engineer, which is like a rank above a firefighter. And he was talking to us. He was a really cool guy, and I was like, this is a cool guy. And like mid conversation, bro pulled out like some chewing tobacco and like took some out of the can and started chewing it. And like, bro, my respect for like this dude dropped by like 5 times. Like, cause I don't know, like I'm just not about anything that could damage your body, especially like when you're in the fire service. That's the second thing I wanted to say. Like, when you're in the fire service, you're already at a heightened risk of cancer. Like, I think you're like 1.5 to 2 times more likely of getting like various different kinds of cancer. And so to smoke, vape, use chewing tobacco, cigars, like to do any of that to raise that like chance even higher is insane. Like, you would never catch me doing that, you know? I feel like there's already a high enough risk, like with the career field, with the profession. So you would not ever catch me doing that, you know? But like I said, it's just how the ball rolls. You could have someone that smokes their whole life as a firefighter and never get cancer, and you can have someone that has never touched that in their life, but at like 50, 40 years old, 30 years old, they get cancer just from doing the job that is being a firefighter. It's just, it's life, but at the same time, I don't want to put myself at a higher risk. So that's why I don't do any of that stuff at all. Okay, let's let Maiko talk.
And I won't be able to play with you anymore. It's no fair. I miss you too much.
Maiko is really cool too.
You better get home. Hey, will you hold my hand on the way home?
Oh, you're back.
I don't know if you've seen that. I did upload like a YouTube short yesterday. I don't know if you've seen that, Mr. Axis, but there's those shorts are kind of the type of shorts I want to make. Not for like the total future, but like the next few shorts might be like that. So yeah. And it's funny, speaking of like our relationship with Maiko, it's funny because the next YouTube short I kind of wanted to talk about just in regards to life is I think friendship. And I think one of the coolest things about Persona is the friendships that you can forge with various individuals, right? And individuals of all ages. I think as humans, we tend to become friends with people who are in our age group, which is no problem. But at the same time, I feel like age shouldn't be the limiting factor of us getting close to someone or us bonding with them or us being friends with them, if that makes sense. Like, I think in Persona, it's so cool how you can be friends with this like elderly couple, but you can also be friends with someone like Maiko, who is like, what, 13, 12 years old? I think just having that wide range and getting different viewpoints and different interacting with people throughout various stages of life is cool, because at one point we were there, you know, at least in terms of Maiko. Obviously with Bunkichi, with him and his wife, they're on the older side, you know, we haven't experienced that yet, but if we live long enough, we're gonna get there. So it's cool to be able to kind of see what it's like for them in their older age. So like I said, I think just being able to make friends of varying age groups is cool. And I would say I've tried to implement that in my life. I have friends that are like 20, 21, 22, my age, but I also have friends on the younger side, you know, 17, 18, and I would say I want to get closer and have friends that are people that are above my age, you know, people in their 30s or people in their 40s, you know, kind of have that wide range and outlook on life, because at the end of the day, we're all people. Junpei, what is Junpei gonna want to do? Why don't you make a short about people saying that age isn't a factor when you friend people, like and then people call you a pedo? That'd be kind of insane. But I would say the video I was gonna make is not necessarily, that's part of it, but like I would say it's more about friendship and how keeping connections with people is important. Staying in contact with people is important. It was more about friendship in that regard, because staying in contact with people was important, at least for me, and my outlook on trying to keep in touch with people, check and see how they're doing, has changed tremendously. I'm gonna be honest with you, after I graduated high school, I didn't really give a shit about people, and I really didn't like talking to anyone. I only cared about myself, and my life was pretty shitty. So I think caring about people, making friends, checking to see how they're doing can also help uplift you, because if you show that you care, sometimes they'll show that they care in return, and check and see how you're doing. I would read this, but I don't think, what are my social stats? My courage is maxed out, so we don't need to do anything with regards to courage. I need my charm and academics up, though. Let's hang out with Mitsuru.
I
I want to hang out with Mitsuru, but it wouldn't give me any, What about Konohamaru? Academics. Let's watch this with, Konohamaru. I just didn't care about people outside of high school, like when I graduated, just because of, I wouldn't say I had fake friends. I was just going through a lot, you know? That was when my mom and dad's relationship really went through like the roughest patches ever. And so having to deal with them and their constant bickering and the constant moving around, the constant arguments, the constant leaving, it was just tough. I didn't want to talk about it with anyone. I would just want to be by myself. I was just sick of people. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very disappointed how I can't take Mitsuru out, I can't take Yukari out. It's kind of pissing me off. I need to get my social stats maxed out so I can actually do things with the girls I want to do things with. It's very disappointing. Okay, so we're gonna use an item. We're gonna use that skill card. Don't think I forgot. So Dikaja. Now the question is, who do I put Dikaja on? Nullify stat buffs for all foes. I'm actually not sure who to put this on. Why not put it on Genga? She doesn't really have that much moves anyways. Why not? There we go. She didn't even have that much moves to begin with, so. Can we give her any other moves? We can give her Regenerate too, but how useful really is that? You know, like I don't really know how useful that is. It's fine. I think we'll just give her that for now. Save. I guess let's just let's go back to the Naganaki Shrine. Did the customer service job make me sick of people? I mean, a little bit, but I would say when I started working that job, I still started talking to my friends from high school a little bit more consistently. So, at the end of the day, like, my love for people has grown. I mean, I think that's kind of apparent because why else would I want to be a firefighter, you know? It's all about helping people and trying to make a difference in the community. If you didn't love people, it'd be pretty hard to do the job since you're quite literally a public servant. Dodge, single target boost. I don't think I need to do. Damn, I don't know what skill card to duplicate. Let's just duplicate Dakaja again, because that's a very useful move. Okay, so we're gonna actually use some skill cards on the priestess there. So we're gonna slap regenerate 2 on her. She doesn't have an actual attacking move, but she's better at magic. So we're also gonna slap fast heal on her, since why not? And then she needs an attacking move of some sort. So the only decent one I have is Garula, but I'm glad I didn't use that because I need to duplicate it before I use it to not run out of it entirely. I guess we can give her... We can give her one of the slash moves. Does more damage from closer to a full moon. I guess we might as well give her that, just so that she has one at least attacking move. So it seems like I need to duplicate dodge fire and Garula for her. Okay, let's see what we can hang out with. Keisuke, let's see. It's hard trying to figure out who to actually hang out with. Let's hang out with Keisuke. Let's go to the art club. It's been a while since I've been there. Also, when you said you need to get social links because you said it was... I don't need to get social links, I need to get my stats up. I mean, it's just the truth. Like, I've been playing the game for like 60 hours, and because my courage stat and my academic stat is not maxed out, like, I can't raise... Like, I can't raise Yukari's social link, and I can't do the same thing with Mitsuru either. And it's just such a bummer because, like, I already romanced Chihiro, but, and I don't be wrong, I love Chihiro, but I can already tell that, like, if I was able to actually romance Mitsuru earlier, like, I would have romanced Mitsuru instead of Chihiro. Like, I love them both. But Mitsuru is just, I can't even really say more my type, because I would say that's Chihiro, but Mitsuru would just, like, if I had to choose between the two of them to date, I would choose Mitsuru. It's just how it is. But like I said, they're both pretty cool girls. No, I do not want to have a harem. Like, no. I didn't do that in Persona 5 either. I don't know, it just feels wrong to date multiple girls. It really does. Like, I don't know. And that's the thing I hate. Like, I hate how Persona doesn't let you, like, I hate how Persona doesn't let you break off relationships. Because it's like, sometimes it's like, you'll date 2 girls, but it's like, I don't want to be a 2-timer. Like, if I could just straight up tell Chihiro, yeah, I like you, but I think I found someone else that I vibe with more, I would just tell her. Being a 2-timer, that is just the most scumbaggiest thing in the history of ever. What if a firefighter does the same thing and say you smell like a... I'd be so disappointed. Very disappointed.
How are you doing?
It's been a while since we yeah, like I don't know why they took away that feature. Mm. I don't know, it's like they made the game better, but they took out like just an actual good feature of the game.
I have an announcement regarding the recent Bay Area Art Contest. Hiraga-kun's painting was selected for consideration in the final round. Wow!
Your piece was really good. You might even win.
Please, it's all thanks to my paintbrush. I was lucky to use my dad's quality raccoon hair one. It really helped apply the paint to the canvas. So I'm sure that's the only reason the judges even noticed.
Sorry, I kind of got distracted by my phone. If they put that behind the DLC, I'd be so disappointed in Atlas. Oh my god, yo, my friends are just sorry, I'm kind of distracted. I'm just reading some of these messages they send. They're just they're just so out of pocket. You think I'm out of pocket? Bro, if the group chat gets leaked, it's actually over. Like, it's actually over. Yeah. Oh my god, yeah, let me play the game. Damn, they're just out of pocket. What do you mean? How are they out of pocket? They just are. The stuff they'll send in messages is just kind of crazy. Like I said, I'd talk about it, but then I'd be leaking the group chat. Couldn't do the homies wrong like that, you know? Well, how would I tell them you got lucky? No, that's mean. Keisuke is just talented.
But I've only been painting for about 2 years now, so I never imagined my piece would go so far.
And he's humble too.
You should
What a
have more
cool guy.
confidence in yourself. You've been practicing so hard.
He's right. Everyone knows how late you stay.
Thanks, guys. But I should be supporting all of you, not the other way around. I'm sorry. I should be setting a better example for new members like you. I may not be much of an artist or a leader, but I hope we can keep working to improve our skills together.
I feel a sense of solidarity. I can't pronounce that word. It's nothing homophobic or racist. No, actually. No, actually. They're
I've come
just
this far.
they just say
Might as
some
well
wild
continue this
shit.
for as long as I can. Oh, look at the time. Time to head home, everyone. How do I convince him?
Why am I feel kinda weak.
Your breathing is impaired, and your lips are pale. Did you get enough sleep last night? And what do you usually have for lunch?
Now that I think about it, I didn't eat breakfast today.
Mm-hmm. I see. Just as I thought. Looks like anemia. Probably from an unbalanced diet. It must be all the fast food. I recommend adding more shellfish to your diet like oyster and abalone. They're packed with iron and easy to cook.
That's crazy. Bro said add more shellfish to your diet. That is or sexist towards women. I don't know. I don't. I have to look at it again, but it was something relating to women. Wouldn't be surprised they're a bit out of pocket. I'm just so baffled by what this dude said. Eat more oyster. Bro just named like 3 different types of seafood. And the only one I've ever really seen is an oyster. Abalone? Shellfish?
Don't call me that. This is just common sense. Being the son of a doctor doesn't have anything to do with it. I'll take him to the nurse's office. You guys should head on home.
I'd probably say like 8.5.
Welcome back.
Oh, you know what that means? We're able to see a new video from the, is his name the headmaster? I forget that dude's name. But
Look.
okay, so we're definitely gonna hang out with Aragaki because he'll gain a new ability.
See you.
Okay, so but first we're gonna go to the command room, watch that video. It's like the headmaster, I forget his name. We're gonna watch this. So this is probably gonna be like a long cutscene, so I won't really talk. Why the hell is there a camera in Fuko's room?
I wonder if I should have gone
That
for
is
the one-piece
so
suit
weird.
instead. These halter-top bikinis look almost like underwear. It feels a little weird to have my belly button exposed. Now that I think about it, this is the first time I've chosen my own swimsuit, but there wasn't much of a selection for the one-pieces. I wonder if I should ask Yukari-chan again what she thinks. Although, I don't really exercise, so I probably wouldn't look very good standing next to her. Oh, right! I have just the thing! The low-frequency waist slimmer pad I bought from Tanaka's TV show. It said online it was very effective for its price, so maybe it could do some help before the trip. Now let's see. How do
There's
I
no
turn
way
this
she's
on?
putting that shit on, bro. Her waist is slim enough. What's what is she doing, bro? There ain't no way.
What do I do? Why won't it come off? No!
Yamagishi, do you have a moment?
It's Kirijo-senpai. I have to get the door. Yes, I'll be right there.
Oh, am I interrupting? anything?
Yo.
No, not at all. No, not at all.
It's not that important. Never mind, just...
Yo, Mitsuru's like, what the hell is this girl doing? I can just imagine Mitsuru's face outside the door.
To train your abs. Someone help!
That was pretty funny. Still wondering why the hell there's a camera in Fuko's room. That seems a little bit concerning. But other than that, that was a pretty funny video. Then again, I think they just have cameras in everyone's room, like in this dorm, because like we've seen Junpei in his room. Like, it's a this dorm seems a little bit slim shady. Not gonna lie to you, but it is what it is. Let's go hang out with Aragaki at the first floor. She sounds like she's having an explosive orgasm with some guy in her bed. That is actually insane that those words were actually typed in the chat. Like, that. Did not think I'd be reading that today. Like, that is insane. So, my relationship with Chidori was practically sabotaged. What happened, bro? Let's talk to Mitsuru.
Salut. I see. I apologize.
Look. Yeah. Today, we're using that to make tempura bowls. Go ahead and take out what's in the box.
Did I read your earlier message? Yeah. Classic moment. One of these days I'm gonna hop on stream and play Trails again. I just wish I had more free time. But yeah, I love Trails. I really do. I'm still at like the final post-game boss.
Getting these delivered is a real pain in the ass. So I went and got them just now.
Trails just has some, I think I've said this every time, but Trails just has some really cool female characters. Even more so than Persona. More so than Dragon Quest for sure. Fire Emblem? It's a little bit debatable. Yeah, it's a little bit debatable. I think I would still pick Trails, but still, I could argue a little bit in terms of like cool female characters in the game. Damn, I miss Fire Emblem. When are we gonna get a new Fire Emblem game? Just thought about that.
I'm gonna get the other stuff ready. You focus on prepping those guys.
Bro said Edelgard is mid. Damn. Let me just go ahead and commit seppuku.
Sorry, but I gotta work on the fish and other parts. I'll do the first one and then you do the rest. First, put it on its back. Then you work the knife into the edge of the shell. The taste is pretty good. Although I guess we did use good shrimp. You've gotten a lot better too. You're more comfortable with the knife and fryer now. All you gotta do now is keep practicing. Get the basics down. Then just find the right way to cook the stuff you have. And that's how I was taught.
It's pretty cool spending time with
We're
Aragaki.
like a stubborn old man. A long time ago, I used to work part-time at a restaurant. The manager drilled me on how to cook. He gave me so much shit back then, but when I think back on it now, it wasn't really a bad experience. He always used to say,
Learning to cook is the first step to supporting yourself. But not only that. If I didn't know how to do it myself, I wouldn't be teaching you like I am right now. I ain't gonna teach you every little thing. I can at least be here to show you how it's done. It gives me something to do, too.
Aragaki's smiling. That's gotta be like a sight to see. And he's gained a new ability. Auto Bolster temporarily raises the user's attack and defense at the start of battle. Pretty clean.
Right. Let's eat up and then put everything away.
Ultimate Tempura.
You can head back to your room once I'm gonna give some to Korra-chan. I gotta make Koromaru's dinner still.
Alright, why you don't have to hide
You
that.
got a problem?
You don't have to hide the fact that you are gonna give some to Koromaru. Come on, you don't have to scowl at me like that. Koromaru is one cool doggo. He deserves food too. Change of seasons. Every time this theme plays, I'm like, gas. Let's hit him with a not great. Alrighty, so we're about to end the stream when I get to a point where I can save, which is right now. Amazing. Actually, we're gonna go to I'm gonna do one more thing before we end the stream, and that's go to Naginaki's Shrine. So we're gonna pray. We're gonna pray for a Garula. Garula. We're gonna duplicate this card. There is one more card I need to duplicate. I really hope I remember next stream. I need to duplicate the Dodge Fire card. I really hope I do remember because it's something I really do need to do. Because it would be cool to have that for her. And then I could probably replace it. I could probably replace this Medea with the Dodge Fire card. So that way the only thing she's really weak to is Curse. She'd still be weak to fire, but she'd be, you know, obviously less chance to get hit by fire moves. So yeah. Persona. She's looking like she's got a better, definitely a better moveset than before. Before she didn't really have shit, so. Alright, save. Let's go back to the classroom actually. Alrighty. Is Chihiro still in this hallway? She is not. Don't know where Chihiro is. But we're just gonna save right here. But yeah, I would just like I said, I didn't want to stream too long because I do have to wake up kind of early tomorrow, so but I at least wanted to stream since it's been like I like to stream every week and it's been like 2 weeks since I last streamed, so I am a save scum, so I do gotta save like a bajillion times. What the fuck? I did not mean to go to that screen. I'm trying to exit the game. Okay, there we go. And we're exiting the game. Wanted to hear you roast more people. Like the people in your customer service job. Hey, like I said, that job was a love-hate relationship because obviously there were some coworkers that were like that, but I've always said that. I've always said this, but that job, even though I didn't like the actual customers and I didn't like the pay and I didn't like the work, 3 things I didn't like, I will say I did meet some of the coolest people that I'm still friends with right now there at that job. So I think if there was one benefit, it was the people I met along the way. Corny ass anime line, but you know, it's true. Okay. Again, I'm a degenerate, so I have to make sure that shit is saved. Alrighty. Well, thank you for coming out to the stream, Mr. Axis. It is always a pleasure to have you. I think you were the only one. I didn't see anyone else type. So again, you're an absolute legend. Sorry I'm yawning. But yeah, I will catch you next week and probably in another YouTube short, most likely. Damn, my computer needs an update. Anyways, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me go ahead and end the stream. And let me get some damn sleep. Good night.